Today's the day to do some cold starts. See if we got any batteries with any juice in them to start with, I guess. See if we can even get in. I gotta move some rigs around. Yeah. Yeah, we got battery. Pump some gas up in the old carburetor. Oil pressure. Jeez, we should have gas up there. If the old girl has any in it. I guess we better have a look. See what we got. Well, we got gas. Looks like maybe it's just starting. Doesn't fire, I would say. We got other problems. Seems like we don't have fire. What would have happened to that? Turn off the fan. Lights on the ignition box. Nice, good there. Distributor's plugged in. May have to break down and check for fire. You know, for some reason 57 doesn't have fire, so we'll see if they have any more luck with this one, because we got to get that one out and put a 6-speed manual in it. So we'll see what we can do with this. This one's been sitting here all winter. This one is always bad for fuel coming up. It seems the carburetor goes dry sitting there, and I always have to run it for a while. Ooh, we got, well, I think this one's gonna need a boost. So that's failure number 2, at least temporary failure number 2. Let's see if we have a failure number 3. Hopefully not. So far the cold start video isn't worth nothing. And this has absolutely no power. So we have got a 100% fail rate. Not good.
Got oil to the lifters now.
It still doesn't have any gas in it. Think of. Pump it up. Pump the hell out of it. She's a little. You can, it'll probably idle if you just fire it up without it revving it. Just pump it up now and just start it idled. Apparently not. She's cold. Is it? All right, she's been charging for a while. Got one dead battery. I unhooked it. That battery's killed. But we'll see if she'll start on one. Yeah. Let the old gold plug go here. Hopefully the fuel hasn't bled out of it. It has a fuel leak. There you go. Look at that. Well, that's easy enough. Well, I really don't know a thing now. Because she sparks on the coil. Doesn't spark at the spark plug wire. Everything's good in here. There's no moisture, no nothing. I don't have a clue. I do know I don't have spark at the coil wire. It's got to be cap rotor related. But everything looks perfect. So, has it dried out? It's been sitting here with the hood up? I doubt it. There's no moisture in that. Everything's good. The center's in the cap. I may have put a different cap on it and try it. I really don't know. It's not full of moisture in here. I really don't know. It seems strange. Well, maybe I'll just stick it back on her and give her another try. So we're desperate now. We're just changing parts. We don't know what the hell we're doing. You know, if it is, we got power. We got all kinds of spark on the coil wire. That fires like hell. I got nothing on the plug wires. I've tried a couple plug wires. Not a bad plug wire. This cap, I cleaned it up. I still don't have fire. Didn't really show any corrosion. I got this cap out. Did notice something kind of interesting. I've never had luck with these black caps. This one is like a brass contact. This one is steel. I don't know what there is to that, if anything, but just an interesting side note. So I'm going to try this. As I say, parts changing ain't mechanicking, but when you got power on a coil wire, it goes in obviously there, the rotor makes her go around. So I mean, if I don't have power, if I don't have spark on a plug wire, it's either this or the rotor. And I don't see a problem with either one of them. Everything looks fine. So, I don't know. I'm guessing. So we'll try this. That'd be good, John. So you see here, go ahead and turn it. All right. So you got tons of juice there. So we're going to swap her over. Put it on the plug wire. I've got number one plugged into the distributor. We'll put a plug in there. I had one spark before. I saw one spark. That was it. Never saw another one. All right, go ahead. Still don't have a spark. Cap ain't it. Didn't do a thing. Oh, well, might help if I put the coil wire on the cap. It's not gonna work if I don't do that. We'll try this again. All right. All right, the results are no better. The results are no better. I guess I'm gonna try a rotor.
Let's see. Good.
Kind of hard to know if you get a contact in it.
Well, they have to have some resistance. So not too hard to know. 105 ohms. And 3 ohms. I think it's supposed to be like 500 milliohms or something like that. I should look it up.
I don't know. I mean, if it doesn't carry enough ohms, it should be bad. It should carry the same ohms as when you arc the two connections together. Or damn near.
No.
I mean, there's some resistance in a wire, but
40 to 50 ohms per foot. So it's probably a bit overrating, but not probably enough to, well, it's almost 2 feet. It probably makes sense, to be honest with you.
huh.
So that would say that's a bonne connection.
I am lost.
So I think, bring your old cap in here. Okay, so that's normal. There's 0 ohms through the,
It should be 0 everywhere in the cap.
well, this should be open loop.
Your only connection should be between here and here.
That's actually strange.
What's that?
Oh, it's probably my fingers causing it. I was going to say, they shouldn't have any resistance between 2 poles.
Yeah, no, you will carry.
I think I don't know if the cap was cracked, if it would show or not.
I don't know, but it's a different cap and a different rotor now.
Okay, so there's no resistance through that unit there. The only thing that could carry resistance potentially would be,
Well, it should carry all the resistance.
well, it shouldn't carry any resistance. Perfect. So there's nothing there. And this was making good contact and everything like that. It was all
Yeah, I actually colored it because I had sanded the
the contact.
contact and it blackened it, so it was definitely making contact.
Yeah,
This is a
this all looks great.
stupid problem.
Well, let's own the
Coil?
coil. I think you're about to find out your coil's bad, bud.
Well, that coil's sparking pretty hardcore for a bad coil. So Mr. T says he's going to own the coil. He thinks the coil's bad. I mean, I'm thinking it's sparking hardcore for a bad coil.
You can check the primary and secondary windings and see. I think there's supposed to be more resistance there than that, but I don't recall. I'm not sure which one of these. One of these is gonna show 0. 29 ohms. It's got 29 ohms on one and frig all on the other. Let's consult the internet. That's always genius.
I'm going to say.
And see what, because I'm sure that coil has some. Actually, we have a new coil in the trailer. Let me just grab
That
it.
is the new coil, isn't it?
No, we have a brand new one in the box. Why don't we just go grab the brand new one in the box and just own the new one?
If we have a new one, let's just put the wires on it and see if the car starts.
Alrighty, so
I was going to ask where the transmission was, but it's in the car.
brand new.
Yeah.
Let us see.
We could answer this question real quick by putting the new coil on, too.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's necessary. I think we'll see if there's anything.
What does that show?
Within 0.2 of an ohm of the other one.
Of the other
we'll
coil.
say the coil's fine.
Well, this thing's starting to piss me off.
You don't have a voltage gauge though.
I don't have a voltage gauge. You got one in your hand.
It's true. Just check the thing when it cranks over. I mean, if it has like 6 volts or 7 volts, probably that's the problem. But looks strange. Okay,
Go
let's
check.
check cranking voltage and
I mean, I'm thinking throw a plug at it. Throw a coil wire at it, maybe, but I don't even know what we did to the coil wire now.
you want to
John, you gonna give her a crank there?
make that deal over? So I mean, it shows 10 volts like this. So I'm gonna say it probably needs.
Quite possible.
I mean, it has 6.5 volts cranking. I'm thinking MSD. That starter really is working pretty well for having that little voltage.
Yeah, you sure you got your voltage right there?
Yes.
Yeah.
So why don't we, put the battery charger on it. It
Let's give her a try.
might be the longest battery diagnosis ever to have happened, maybe in history.
Well, like I say, I'm confused by the fact that it had juice on the coil wire. You'd think it wouldn't be able to power that either.
I mean, you might as well hook the coil back up. I think.
I will. Well, we got the battery charger on. All right, try that. Explain that to me. Crank it again. That's nothing.
Everything turns properly.
Everything's turning. Everything's doing what it should do. I mean, it's just being a turd.
Okay.
Pure and simple.
That's really weird. It's,
This is the simple, like, caveman simple should work. Don't understand it.
you're gonna have to.
I'm missing some stupid thing here. A real stupid thing. What the hell is it?
You checked your power and ground with the coil?
Dude, I've got fire.
I know, but do you have...
Like, it ain't no magical. Here, hold this.
I understand, but at the same time, too, you have to have something that can carry enough current. Yes, I know. There's spark when you do that.
It's fire in the box.
I know.
Hit it. All right. I mean,
Okay, plug that onto the distributor. Grab a different wire that's not the same wire you just keep testing.
I've tested a couple of them. And plus,
Grab the other
they're
wire.
all on.
Yeah,
It would
just grab
start.
the other wire.
There's one, here's two. I tried 5 before, so.
Crank it, John. Okay. That's weird.
I am ready to throw a fit.
It'd be bad. Don't throw a fit. That would be horrendous.
I mean,
I don't quite understand it.
I'm thinking I just need to.
You want to just try a coil wire?
Coil wire?
I mean, is there any reason? why
Where's
that
plug
would
wires from your
do
car?
Anything? On my car? In my car? On? Around?
Yeah, probably where we can't reach them.
They're in the race car trailer.
Yeah, but if they're in the trunk of it or something, I can't.
I think they're in the car.
I have to. Yeah, it's just as bad. I have to go find.
We
something in
have
the barn.
a lot of plug wires in the barn.
I'll go get some. One, couple. Give it a shot. I mean,
You
the
guys
son of a bitch was running when it was parked.
You guys are really rocking the RCR, aren't you? You got a 29 hat and a number 3 hat. You guys are really dailing it up today.
We're just, yeah.
You guys are really vintage NASCAR guys, eh?
Hey, the only kind of NASCAR is worth a shit is vintage NASCAR.
Sure.
The new stuff sucks. Balls.
Yeah, the new stuff sucks. That's why our distributor and carburetor won't run. I remember you ridiculing me for my fuel injection failing. This is Judgment Day.
This just doesn't make sense.
No, this is nonsensical.
This should not be.
Okay. Can you just... Never mind. I'm not even going to bother you to please me by checking power in random places.
I
Or...
mean, look, we got fire here.
Yeah, I
The
know.
fire goes into here.
Yes.
Comes through this little knob.
It does not leave there. I know.
Goes here to here.
Kid
Now I've
Fuzzler.
changed these two pieces. And individually at that. Checked them one by one.
I would say we have something, and we know it's not the cap and rotor that have resistance. So the only thing,
You're saying this
like
wire
you're
is holding
saying,
correctly, but
that's,
and I mean, when I parked it here, it ran perfect.
that is what I'm saying.
How would it go to
Oh,
shit
no.
sitting there?
There we go. You're gonna lose the shop.
I'm gonna lose the shop. I'm
You're
unnecessarily
clearly
confused.
speechless. I mean,
Unnecessarily confused is what I am.
sure.
This should not. There ain't nothing here that makes any sense at all.
I mean, but it looks good. You know, if you look at it, like,
It does have that over your LS, doesn't it?
it does. You could just trailer queen that deal around and just, you push it off the trailer and open the hood.
Put
And
my dual point distributor in it and probably make it run.
it's those pesky electronics.
I mean, it is computer bullshit. But even at that, it's simple. I can check it. I can see I got fire. So
I mean, so it would tell us if we did plug into it with the computer, we're going to see RPM signal, right?
let's do it. Grab your computer.
Okay, go find a wire.
Where am I going to find the wire?
I don't know, the
Is
barn.
there not one right there?
A spare plug wire?
You want a plug wire? Or
I want you to get a spare plug wire.
I thought you wanted the wire to plug.
Yeah,
in
no,
with.
I'll go get that out of the trailer.
Oh,
go
you
grab,
want me to get one for the
grab
coil?
a spark plug wire.
We'll just do that. We'll just see if we got RPM.
Just get a plug wire.
Plug into the grid. Can't hardly see it. What's it showing?
Crank it, John. RPM. All right. Shows RPM, shows voltage, shows timing.
Well, how the hell?
Everything, my friend.
How in the hell? No, that makes no sense.
So the box is sending the digital informations.
I mean, I figured it was since coil was popping. Well, we put a different coil on. It seems to work on his Sparky tester.
A little bridge gap guy.
Because the other one didn't. Well, let's see. Doesn't sound good. Stop for a minute.
Maybe it's good. Plenty of that.
Try it.
Are you gonna be dead?
Hey?
Are you gonna be dead? Are you gonna go all the
I don't know what the hell I am. Pissed off at MSD coils, I guess.
happy it's fixed?
Cheap Chinese junk.
Yep. Could you be happy it's fixed?
I guess I could be. I mean, I'm puzzled still that it fired on the damn spark plug.
Stupid EFI.
Well, it's all computer-y bullshit.
Yeah, it was the computer. The coil is the computer. Okay, dinosaur man. Holy crap.
My old dual point coil wouldn't have died like that.
Yes, it would have. Your Axel Super Stock actually probably would have been good almost indefinitely.
See?
But
See?
I actually do have to admit that those are pretty good, but like, that's besides the point.
You gonna say that again into the camera?
They're good for 12s.
Yeah.
Coil unplug would totally fix all your problems. Then you'd have 8 coils to worry about.
Awesome.
Math.
Awesome. Sounds like a plan there,
They
Studley.
make some fucking decent shit. That wouldn't solve a lot of problems. would it?
Yeah, no shit, because that's a new coil. Like,
Literally a new
that's
coil
almost,
from
what the hell are those things? Are a fortune, like $300 and something dollars, that
Yeah,
stupid
that's
coil.
a $400 coil.
And then, you know, like last year. So, it's done nothing. I've driven this thing 100 miles. I mean,
Nice part.
garbage. I'm thinking we're good now. New coil. It popped off before I put the old coil wire back on and stuff and mounted the coil, so we'll just check. Pump it a couple times. All right. What the hell? Go ahead. This needs a lot of gas. Hey, go ahead. Oh! I mean, back to normal. Success. Odd problem, but cool.